by are our commentators, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Seattle Seahawks. Defense showing blitz. They'll put two receivers left, two to the right. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Forced out to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Flex round! Flex round!
One man on the backfield, Elliott. And they'll give it to him here. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Dez Bryant, certainly one of the go-to guys, if not the go-to guy for this offensive unit.
One of the most talked about players in the league, as well as one of the most productive receivers. He attacks the football downfield.
Prescott now on 2nd down. Drops it underneath to Elliott. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And an alley to run. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set.
Come on, let's go! Flex round! Flex round!
First down, Prescott. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
The speed, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Frank Clark able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3.
Well, this defensive unit certainly picked a great time to make a stand. Back-to-back sacks, starting with 1st and goal. I have to believe that they'll continue to bring the pressure on 3rd down.
A gain of 7 might change the thought process here as they have some options on 4th and goal. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
Here we go! What? Ohio! Let's go! Red 38! Flex round! Flex round! Let's go! What? 90!
And now with a play clock winding down, Jason Garrett opts to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
Here we go! Red 38!
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Flex Ohio! Ohio! Let's go! What? 90! Flex round! Flex round!
They'll run it with Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. Ezekiel Elliott unable to punch it in. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand. And not great starting field position here for the offense.
Tempo, tempo. Move 15. 380.
In motion left, Curse. First carry for Thomas Rawls. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They go again with Rawls. And not much there at all, as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it third down at 6.
19.
In motion left, Curse. On third down, Wilson. It's caught on the left side by Curse. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Baldwin goes in motion right. Now the former Notre Damer, this is C.J. Prosise. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. So the run gets him the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks. So this brings up a 2nd and 2. Pitch goes to Rawls. Room here to run. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Thomas Rawls, 52 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike for 6. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Fielded about a yard deep. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And a nice gain of 21 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl cornerback, Richard Sherman. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days. Offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2, and that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And Graham's got it over the middle. You know, Charles, for Graham, so much concern early in the season about whether he'd be ready to play this year, what would happen recovering from the tendon. Not only was he ready, he played every game this season for Seattle.
And it wasn't just the injury concern with Jimmy Graham. It's how Seattle runs their offense. Remember, when he was in New Orleans, he could expect a ton of passes to come his way. But in Seattle, that number was going to be reduced. Would he be able to maximize what they were going to throw in his direction? And he certainly did this year, 65 catches.
65 catches, just shy of 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns, too. Play clock winding down. On 2nd down, Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he's going to go out of bounds at the 30-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody who has that ability, they want them on their team.
The play clock's running down. Now it's Wilson. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. And Graham's got it. Complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Now the defense definitely showing blitz here.
Move 15. Alert, 280.
Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. And he'll get it up the middle. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Now that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
In motion left, Curse. They stay on the ground. Rawls again. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Thomas Rawls with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Going up top, and it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Man open left side, it's Williams. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. And they're going to speed things up here. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a 1st down.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And on 2nd and 10 now. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers.
Let's go! Ohio! Flex round!
Prescott now on 2nd down. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Lucky Whitehead, his intended target. And it's 3rd down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Come on, let's go!
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He's going to go up top again. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Terrence Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And that one makes it 14-7. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Well, we're going to let you off a little easy there, LR. Halftime interrupted, and we are ready to get to this 3rd quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice, able to get a hand in and tip it away.
Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10.
Here we go!
Now Prescott, caught left side, Williams. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
Oftentimes, guys who do a really nice job on the wide receiver screen plays are really good punt returners. It's the same skill. Make the first guy miss and then pick up your blocking and get downfield. Nice gain on that play.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
He's got a man. It's Williams. And give him 5 yards there, and it's enough. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Ohio! Ship! Flex round! Kill!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, second down. So they go out of the gun, try to delay it on the draw, but nothing there.
Yeah, good play by the defense there. They sniffed it out and made sure there were no gaps for him to run. If you're the offense, though, you have to think to yourself, maybe I go play action down the road.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And that's caught by Beasley. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Cole Beasley, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. The 10th carry for Thomas Rawls. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Now Wilson on 2nd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
Everything about that play was beautiful. A great corner route where the receiver worked the defensive back inside and then broke back to the outside to the corner. But how about the throw by the quarterback? Anticipation on the break from inside to outside. He threw the football. As the receiver turned around, the ball greeted him.
In motion left, Curse. First down, this is Rawls. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. In motion right, Baldwin. On 2nd down, Rawls. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Any team that runs the toss and runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game.
19. Switch. Jump right.
In motion left, Curse.
Comes to me, it's me.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. This complete to Lockett. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Baldwin goes in motion right. A 2nd down carry for Procise. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18.
All right, partner, despite my eating habits, I'm not big enough to play offensive tackle, nor am I quick enough. But with the defensive ends nowadays and their speed, those guys have to be able to punch and dance, and it's a tough, tough job to contain them.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Can't find anyone open. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Back now in Seattle, Washington. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter.
Watch left. Tight end to the left. Watch the edge. 14.
Rawls, the lone man in the backfield.
He's mine. Motion.
Curse goes in motion right. Now they'll run it on the toss. Give him 9 yards on the carry there. A good run. And now 2nd and goal. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They have really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish it off the same way.
Now the fullback, Reese, this is where he excels. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Marcel Reese taking it in. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Fielded about a yard deep. And he will be marked out right there at the 20-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
They'll try the right side with Elliott. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So 3rd and inches, trying to pick it up the middle. He had nowhere to go, tackled for a loss.
And you know how we talk about double A-gap pressure, meaning linebackers going in the gap between the center and the guard on either side? Well, it's not always to get to the passer. Sometimes you do that to prevent a running play. Worked pretty well in that situation.
That one good for 12 yards. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Prescott on 1st down. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And a nice little pass and catch there on the corner route.
Set up very well by the receiver with a head and shoulder fake inside before he comes back downhill to his quarterback.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Running again, and again it's McFadden. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. On 2nd down, Prescott again. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Bryce Butler, 34 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. As Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. In motion right, Baldwin. He'll get the football here. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give them a new set of downs. And at this stage in the game, every play is magnified here as we get down to the nitty-gritty. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this.
Hey, alert 48. Slam.
In motion left, Curse. Now Wilson on first down. And the grab made by Doug Baldwin. They'll get 23 yards there. And the Seahawks are going to have a first down. And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Spread left. Check. Easy.
The busy afternoon continues for Rawls. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Now a toss. This is Rawls. And they've got it in the red. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Just 2 yards to go here on 2nd down for the offense. Now a guy who's been a Raider his entire career. This is Marcel Reese. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. Now they'll run it on the toss. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And this one is right through. And that will break our tie and give them a 3-point lead.